What is good? My Rags and Fitness people, my Rags and Fitness folks, my Rags and Fitness fam. It is your man Rags back off up in this thing, man. And when I tell you I'm up in it, I'm talking about I'm knee deep all the way. All up in it. Guys, do yourself a favor, do your neighbor a favor, do yourself a favor, do everybody a favor, man. And keep the main thing the main thing. Keep God first in everything that you do. And shake all of the haters off. Man. Yes, sir, Bob. Let's get down to it, ladies and gentlemen. What it do? What it do? What it do? I see y'all. I see Nick Saban Jr. I see Brock the Bowler. The running back commit never signed and has been visiting Texas. I saw that, guys. I saw it, and I want you guys' opinions because Rags is, I believe that we got a nice little group right now. You know, I feel like everybody's forgetting about old A.K. Deer. I feel like everybody's forgetting that Riley was starting the season out pretty good. We just need to block for him. So that's what we need to put our focus. But hey, that's just my opinion. I would love to hear you guys' opinion over here, man. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Alabama is broke. What is wrong with them? They ain't got no money. They say we ain't got no teeth in our mouth. They say we be messing with our kinfolk. They say bad things about us over here in the state of Alabama, man. Are they true? I don't know. I'm from the state of Alabama myself, and I don't really see a lot of that stuff. And I see some people who ain't got no grill all up in the front of there. But I don't know, man. He said, or is it the coaching staff? I don't know, man. My boy Nick, what's going on, man? Player. Hey, man. Hey, did you guys hear that music at the beginning of my stream? Let me know if you heard it or not. I'm trying to get my little thing to going. I don't know if that thing worked or not. Did you guys hear that music? Hey, man, what do you guys think of this Oregon and Indiana game? I feel like them little 22 points them boys put up, that was a fluke. Indiana beat them boys just about as worse as they beat us. They had them boys beat in the first half. It was over. It was done. It looks as if Indiana is the cream of the crop. And hey, you heard that music, Nick Saban Jr.? Hey, man, maybe we got some things going here, man. Let's do it, baby. It was a massacre. It was nasty, man. It was ugly. And Indiana is looking like a young Alabama team. They are looking the part of an old school Alabama team. Defense is coming out balling. Quarterback is managing the game and not messing anything up. And not only managing, he's making big plays, man. It is looking crazy up there in Indiana. What is going on up there in Indiana, man? So listen, this is what I'm seeing right now. Is the Big Ten taking over college football? Wow. Horror. What it do? What it do? Hey, guys. The topic we're talking about right now is, does it look like the Big Ten is taking over football? Now, the championship is going to be the Big Ten versus the ACC. No SEC team in sight, man. We was hoping Ole Miss was going to hold it down for us, and I'm not even an Ole Miss fan, man, but I was hoping that maybe we can get them in there to hold it down for us. And lo and behold, man, they played a great game last night, man. That was one of the best football games I've seen. I was in and out because I was at work last night while it was on. But I saw a little bit of it, man, and it was a pretty good one, man. It was a pretty good one, man. And I was just thinking maybe we could have got us an SEC team in. You know, I was thinking maybe Ole Miss. I was thinking after we got beat, maybe Georgia, but Georgia ended up getting beat the same day. Let me see what my boy Nick said, and then we'll go back to come and say, if Indiana win, the last 3 championships came through the Big Ten, Michigan, Ohio State, and Indiana. And that's what I was thinking earlier, man. I said, when I get on there, I got to bring this topic up. It looks as if the Big Ten is really not only caught up, but, man, they have surged past the SEC the way it's looking. Not only are they winning in the championships, but they beat us in the bowl games. Wow. I said, man, these guys are really putting it together. Kirk Cignetti, he's really the real deal. Now, I was saying earlier, right, going off on one of my rants, And I said, there's not going to be a team that's going to finish undefeated. Now, there's still one more game left. But right now, the way it's looking, this number one Indiana team is 15-0. No blemish. No blemish. It's looking crazy right now, man. It's looking crazy right now. Hey, man, I didn't give you guys a big roll tab, but let me get horror. Let me give Nick Saban. Let me give Brock the Bowler. Let me give my boy Darrell a big roll tide. Roll, baby. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, man, it's looking crazy right now, man. I mean, Indiana throttled Oregon. They say it's hard to beat a team twice, but it didn't look too hard tonight because Indiana beat Oregon early in the season. It was a pretty good game earlier, man, but then you come back and you get this one right here, and this was a beatdown. And it seems like right now Indiana is clicking on all cylinders. But I will tell you something. That Miami team is going to be a good one. And this is what I think too, man. The difference between Indiana and Miami is Indiana play slow, methodical football. They don't make those mistakes. Carson Beck will make a mistake. And if he make a mistake against Indiana, they will make them pay early, and they'll make them pay often, man. As long as you're making mistakes against Indiana, you're going to lose. You have to play a flawless football game to beat these guys because they do not make mistakes. They are a sound football team on offense and defense. A lot of times you will see the stats, and Mendoza only had like 100 and something passing yards, man, and these guys will be up. That's because the defense is playing good football, man. It is crazy, guys. It is crazy, man. I guess I'm here for it, man. I guess I'm here for it. Like I said earlier, I'm looking for an SEC team to make it to the playoffs. I thought after we got beat, surely Georgia would have made it. But hey, Ole Miss ended up making it over Georgia. This is one fun fact I will say about Georgia, and I don't know if a lot of people have been keeping these stats, right? And I know I shouldn't be poking fun at Georgia, and that's not really poking fun. I am spitting the facts. Georgia has not won a playoff game, I want to say, since 2023. Georgia has made the playoffs, but they have not won a playoff game. That's one thing now you can't say about Bama. We did beat Oklahoma. Barely. But we did beat Oklahoma in a playoff game. Georgia always get those first rounds, right? And they lose. I think the last game they won was against TCU when they won a championship game. I think that was the last playoff game they won. So I was looking for those guys to be juggernauts in these playoffs, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen at all. Fisher Janey, roll tide, roll, baby. Yes, sir, Nick. They also got a good run game, a good sound run game with is it Hemby and the other guy? Hey, man, that's a sound football team, man. That's a good coached football team, man. And man, congratulations to those guys. Hey, I will say this to all the Alabama fans. Even though we got beat by those guys and we got beat badly, it also make it seem not so bad now. They beat Oregon real bad like that. And it makes it seem like, hey, man, we got beat in the playoffs, but we got beat by the best team. If you want any because whatever consolation prize is what I'm trying to say, man. If you want any consolation prize, that's what you can say right there. Say, man, hey, at least we won a playoff game, and at least we got beat by the best team in the playoffs, and that's Indiana. And these guys look, as of right now, they look head and shoulders better than any other team that's in college football. I will tell you that. Like I said earlier, they remind me of an old throwback Alabama football team right now. That's the way that they're playing. And if they continue to play like that, it's going to be HELL for all of the other college football teams that's in the NCAA right now. Oh, Lord Jesus, what is going on with these guys, man? What my boy Anthony say? He say, I'm asking this as a Hurricane fan. Do you think Indiana's gay? Blow. Wait a minute. Let me restart this again, man, because I think my eyes are jacked up. You say, I'm asking this as a Hurricane fan. Do you think Indiana's gay blow us out? Or do you think it's going to be a defensive battle like, okay, I'm going to take the gay out of there because I don't think you mean to put that in there. But here's the thing, Anthony. It's going to be a good football game starting off. This right here all depends on what Carson Beck is going to do. If Carson Beck start to turn that ball over, because that's a sound defense that they have, and you guys have a sound defense too, as long as you're healthy, because I saw a lot of your guys banged up late in the game last night. So, because Ole Miss was landing on you guys, man. It was a good, hard-fought game. This game right here that just played tonight wasn't that hard of a fought game. They could have put the guys in earlier, the second, third string in early, man, and got these guys off the field. But this is what I would say. It could end up being a good one, because Miami, early on in the season, they played this kind of football. They didn't make as many mistakes. There was a sound football team, sound defense with Mr. Bang Jr. I like that guy, like the last name. But listen, man, you got to play mistake-free football against a team like Indiana. Right now, they are clicking on all cylinders, man, and they are nasty. How nasty are they? They are freak nasty. Now, I hate to give them that credit and say they're freak nasty, because I talked a lot of trash earlier. I said, man, when we go over there to Pasadena and lock them gates, it's going to be over with. It's over with. But it didn't happen. They smacked us up and down the football field, and we was defeated. We was depleted by the second half, man. It was over with. Ty Simpson went to the draft. Yes, as of right now, he went to the draft, but it's no telling what'll end up happening. He could get back in and say, hey, I want to go to Miami and play quarterback for them since Carson Beck is leaving. Man, I don't put nothing past this season or whatever's going on, man. It is horrible. It is horrible. My boy Nick said, Alabama and Georgia, we have to go about putting our roster together in the current day of college football. It's bad, man. It's free agency. You're hearing the terms of like these people are saying, Michael Carroll decides to re-sign with Alabama. Re-sign? Are you serious? Like, this is egregious, man. This is horrible right here, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Got to go put our roster together a different way. We're gonna have to, man. We're gonna have to. We're gonna talk about that in a second too, Nick. What did you hear? What did you hear? What Ryan Clark said on the first take? The two teams are the closest to the SEC teams in the playoffs were Miami, Indiana, in terms of how they were built. Do you agree? Of course I do, especially Indiana. I hate to agree with that, to be honest with you, but they are. And that's why they are in the championship game right now, because they are built a little bit different than everybody else. Everybody was talking bad about Carson Beck early in the season, but a lot of people had to eat crow about that. $4 million quarterback, $2 million quarterback, man. He shouldn't have. They're glad he's gone from Georgia and all of this and all that. And he only went to Miami and took his team to taking his team to a national championship at home. Miami will be playing at home. Miami Gardens, I think, is the name of that place they're going to be playing in down there, man. But they're going to be playing at home, so that should mean something. Now, Miami fans are known to not show up, but hopefully they'll show up for their football team, because Indiana traveled well. If you looked out in that crowd in that Mercedes-Benz Stadium, that's all you saw was a sea of red. I don't know what hue of red that is. We call our red. Ours is crimson. I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, that's all you saw in that Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I mean, you would have thought they was up there in wherever the Hoosiers play. I forget the name of the place. But, man, you would have thought they was in the home game the way that they were. You saw a little glimpse of green and yellow here, a little there. But, man, Indiana traveled well. And guess what? No need of going back home, Indiana. You might as well stay right here in Atlanta, right over there in Atlanta. Keep your hotel for a few days and go on down to Miami, because you are going to the national championship May 19th. Am I right? That's when you guys will be playing, man. It's going to be nice weather. It's going to be beautiful down there in Miami. Good old MIAO. College football is now NFL. You basically have free agency. That's what it seems like to me, man. That's what it's looking like to me. I stated that the other day. And somebody was like, I don't know about that. But, hey, man, I could have been reaching when I said these kids would be staying for 8 years or whatever. But that was just me being facetious and being, that's the way Rags do every now and then. But, hey, man, it's going to get close to it. Some of these guys don't want to leave. Some guys want to leave early. But I think we can expect this every year now, this NIL and this transfer portal. It is going to be nuts until somebody do something to it. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. I will say this, and this is my two eyes. This is the worst I've seen it, man. This is the worst I've seen. And I feel like it's going to only get worse and worse and worse. I don't care if you're a quarterback playing on the team, you got everything figured out. i.e. Dylan Raiola, you just up and decide, I'm going to leave, man. I don't want to play here no more. You got guys like freaking, who else? James Smith and Quay Rusau just say, man, screw it. I'm going to leave. I'm not, man, you got everything cemented right here, man. Why are you leaving? That leads me to think that it's something else going on behind the scenes that we as fans don't know about, and I could be wrong. Boy, Oregon got terrorized. I mean, straight up brutalized. It was nasty, man. Let me see what Anthony said. Nick Saban, Trey Wingo, Ryan Clark, and even Mike Mayo are predicting within the next 2 to 3 years, college football is going to have a CBA. Man, and I said it on one of my videos I made the other day. I just feel like it's no longer an amateur sport, man. I just, this is, I don't know, man. I don't know how to put it. I don't want to say professional, but it's going in that direction. I'm kind of happy as a Hurricane fan that we are the away team and not the home team, even though we're playing in our home stadium. Yeah, that's only going to affect the jersey colors, man. But trust me, hopefully Miami fans show up and show out down there, because it seems to me as if Indiana's going to be there. Indiana's in the building. You know, I heard somebody say earlier that Indiana is one of the losingest programs out there, and they are so proud of their team right now because they're winning. So they're going to be out and they're going to be screaming. They're going to be hollering the same way us Alabama fans used to, but now it's just business as usual. We don't do that anymore the way that we used to. But we'll get back there. Once we get done with this Kalen DeBoer the fiasco, we will be proud again, because right now it's going to be ugly. We haven't won a game. We haven't won a championship game since 2020, and that's been this year 6 years ago, man. So that don't feel good. We're gonna have to get back on this pivot, man, and do our thing, guys. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. Rex, before you go, what are your thoughts on my last two comments? Oh yeah, I answered that one about. I think that I answered that a little late. Yeah, man, about the you're gonna be the home team, man. I mean, your jersey's gonna be different, but you guys should show out. You guys should be there. It's 6 and 7 years, man. 6, 7. Wow, this is bad, man. We got to get out there and get in there, man. This is what I'm predicting. 11 Manning leaves Texas. Sarkisian is gonna follow him. To be honest. It was a lot of noise that Sarkisian was going to get out of there and go pro this year. Hey, man, where there's smoke, there's fire. He may be gone soon. Who knows, man? This game is crazy. But I will tell you, a lot of coaches tell them to hit the portal. Yeah, a lot of them do, especially when they start to ask for money. They say, man, get out of here, scram. As an Alabama fan, man, I'm guessing that's what's going on behind the scenes. Maybe Freddie Roach, because you see a lot of defensive linemen leave. When you see, what's the guy's name? The guy that was going to get the start of 17, I forget, it's going to come to me in a minute. Collins. It'll come to me. My man, I'm bad with names, guys. And the guys that know me, they know that I'm bad with names, man. But yeah, when you see him leave, he's going to get a chance to be right there with Jordan Renard, man, and it's crazy. I don't understand what's going on here, man. And we're going to be depleted next year, but we do have some guys that I do like, right? It's going to be, man, I'm going to be just sitting here hanging on a prayer. I mean, that's all I can do, man. Miami ain't winning that natty. Yeah, I mean, they in the game, so they got a chance, man. Miami could get nasty when they want to. But, man, this Indiana team is, they stout, man. They're very stout. I said this guy is not an SEC coach from the beginning. The way he coaches is West Coast or Big 12 style football, not even Big 10. Yeah, man, it hurts because I want to stand behind him if we're talking about Kalen DeBoer. And I'm going to stand behind him, man. But I do recognize that our culture is going downhill. Now, to his defense, is it his fault? It's just a different day and age in college football. That's one of the reasons why old Saban got up out of there, right? I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy to me. Even when we think about Ryan Grubb, right? And this is just a thing that I'm going to put out there when we talk about Ryan Grubb. We talk about how bad Ryan Grubb's offense was. We talk about how Ryan Grubb is not running the ball. Ryan Grubb is doing this, doing that. But do you guys recall a part in the season where we was bragging on Simpson? We were saying, man, Simpson is very smart. He goes up to the line. He changes the plays. But we was bragging on him when it was working. Simpson never stopped going up to the line, changing the plays. A lot of times he was changing the plays, and he would wait till the clock get right down to 1-0 to snap that ball. So he was changing plays a lot. A lot of those plays that Grubb had called was audible into something else. Now, you got to admit how you was bragging on Ty Simpson when it was working. But when Ty Simpson was doing it to a detriment, it ended up falling on Ryan Grubb. Now, Ryan Grubb, as a man, as a grown man, as a coach, he never came out and said, hey, man, a lot of those plays that was being ran, I didn't call those. Ty Simpson got up to the line, and he changed the plays that I called. I heard somebody the other night say, yeah, he changed Ryan Grubb's stupid play he called. Well, how do we know the play that Ryan Grubb called was stupid if we let Simpson audible out of it and call something else? We're not talking about these things, right? Because when we was going, we all are a prisoner of the moment. And when it was good, it was good. And we all was down for it, right? But then when it wasn't good, then we talk about it and say, hey, man, get Grubb out of here right now. But we're not going back and paying attention to what was actually happening. And I'm not giving Grubb an out at all because, like I said, we got to get this running game together. And I'm most definitely not giving Kalen DeBoer an out because we got to do something with this offensive line play, man. And I don't know when he's going to start, what he's going to do. I don't know if he's going to get Cap some help or is he just going to let Cap go through with it. And that's what I'm talking about the culture is going downhill because a great coach will see that we have a hole and we will fix it. Imagine yourself out in the ocean on a boat and your boat has a hole in it, a little hole in it now. That hole's getting bigger and bigger. Will you patch that hole to try to get to shore? Or would you say, oh, man, I'm just going to continue to try to just paddle this boat and get to shore without even trying to patch this hole up? You're going to eventually sink. I mean, it's just inevitable. You're going to sink if you don't patch the hole. And right now, Alabama has a hole. And everybody in the nation can see that we have a hole. And they're laughing at us. These guys are not going to change. Kalen DeBoer is coming over here. He's so friendly. He don't want to ruin any relationships or nothing like that. He's going to keep these guys on staff, and we're going to beat these guys to a pulp every time we get out there because we know how these offensive linemen are going to play. We know how they're going to block. We're going to run different schemes on defense. We know that they can pick up the blitzes here and there, right? And we're just going to beat them to a bloody pulp every time we get a chance to. That's what they're saying. There's going to have to be an overhaul somewhere, whether it's in the offseason. Maybe it's not a personnel type thing, but it's going to have to be something somewhere. Maybe something in black and white as far as the play calling or something. Something's going to have to change, man. I'm sorry, you guys. I went off on a rant and I missed so many comments. Let me see what we say. I believe so. I think that they are trying to build a roster the way of college football through the portal and expensive guys, yeah. I mean, experienced guys. I'm sorry about that, Nick. Yeah, man, you're right. I mean, they're trying to – we don't have a choice but to go to the portal now. But this is what I'm saying. Are we actually getting quality guys out the portal? Ah, man, that center that we just got, everybody is up in arms about this center. I don't know about this, man. I don't know how good this guy's going to actually be. I'm hoping he's going to be good. But the way that everybody is so happy, it's like we're just looking for anything right now to get happy about. Anything. And it's just like, man, some of this stuff we're getting happy about, man, it's like, wait a minute. Is this really going to be the fix? Is this it? But even me, when I say that, I have to say, well, let's wait and see. Because that's what we're in. We're in a wait and see type of game right now, man. I've been sticking to what I've been saying from the beginning. Notre Dame and Ty are making mistakes going pro. I said Notre Dame. How in the world did I get Notre Dame? Both Dante what? Am I drunk? Both Dante and Ty are making a mistake by going pro. They need to go back to college because of the limited amount of stars they have, man. You could be right, man. You could be right. And me watching Dante tonight, man, wow. It didn't look good. I'm not giving Ty Simpson a pass, but man, Dante really was, that's a head scratcher, man. Like First play off the back, pick six. I mean, you can't set the tone any better than that, man. You can't. If we were a better team, we would have beat Indiana. Yeah, I agree with that most definitely, 100%. I don't think it's his fault because I felt like it was going down when Saban was there. Yeah. And you know what? Saban picked up on that, man. Yeah, the offensive line was getting bad when he was there, man. It's like, what is going on, man? It's like it's an omen or something, man. And the NIL period was getting bad because I honestly believe they're going to get paid more with name, image, and likeness than they're going to get paid as a top 10 because NFL after Sam Bradford, he got paid his chunk and he's sitting here watching YouTube like us right now, man, just eating popcorn, got his feet kicked up, wiggling his feet, man. He's feeling good right now, man. The NFL put in place a rookie quarterback pay scale. No matter where you're drafted in the first 3 rounds, you're getting paid the same. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There y'all go. Let's see. I know he was good in high school at IMG, but that was high school good. Yeah, you're right, man. And you know how that go in high school, man. You remember playing ball, man. I mean, it's a difference, man. But listen, Nick, hopefully he is good, man. I mean, I can say what I want to say. I mean, but I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I'm hoping I'm wrong, Nick. I'm hoping I'm wrong, man. I mean, I'm not above being wrong, Nick. And brother, I hope that I am, bro. No matter what I say, I'm hoping I'm wrong about it. I think they are doing the right thing by going pro because this is a weak quarterback class, and I think they have a better chance. That's what I told somebody the other day, man. Yeah, it's a weak quarter. I believe it's going to be a weak one next year too, man. Oh man, Hey man, don't blow my head up, guy. Is it me either? I feel you, bro. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I just don't. I'd be saying this all day, but yeah, man. I just don't know. I believe the young quarterback that you guys have, 5-star kids, way better the scheme that your core coach just trying to run the ball off of. Yeah, I believe so. I believe Austin Mack is going to be good. I believe starting the season off with ECU next year, I believe both of those guys are going to get a chance to showcase some talents, man. And I don't know, man. Hopefully it gets good next year. I know one thing that we're going to have to do is get some offensive linemen in this portal, man. We're going to have to get some offensive linemen in this portal. I want to pull up some stuff and show y'all something real quick. Let me look up some stuff. I want to show y'all something, man. Because this is what I was going by earlier. Guys, just give me 1 second. Let me get this up. Okay, let me broadcast this on the screen. With you guys, share screen. Okay, guys, this is what I was talking about right here. This is the depth chart that we have. Hopefully you guys can see this depth chart right here. But this is just a forecasted depth chart. This is with basically just some of the players we have right now. I feel like they're missing a few players right now. But this is what it would look like right now if we had to get on the field. This would be close to what it looks like right now. Okay, we'll start with quarterback. At quarterback right now, man, it looks as if we'll be looking at Austin Mack right now. It'll be between Austin Mack and Keelan Russell. Right now, they don't have a number 3. It'll probably be either what's that guy name? You got Caden Tower, and then you got the other guy. I forget his name, right? Okay. As far as running back go, you got Daniel Hill, Kevin Riley, A.K. Deer. You're going to have E.J. Crowell. Then you're going to have the other guy. I'm satisfied with that, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I'm wrong, man, but I'm kind of satisfied with that running back room right there without the North Carolina State guy. If the North Carolina State guy join us, I'm cool with that. But I'm also good with Daniel Hill, Kevin Riley, A.K. Deer. I believe A.K. Deer is going to be a running back that's going to be top-notch, man. And I don't want to see him jump into the transfer portal. right? Okay, you're looking at tight end right now. We got Caleb Edwards, you got Jay Lindsey. You got some guys that we got in the transfer portal. The guy from Oklahoma State, I forget his name. You got this guy here, Pritchett Marshall, right? Okay, right tackle, you got Michael Carroll. We just saw the other day that it said that this guy would be re-signing with Alabama. You got Casey Poe, a redshirt freshman, right? Young guys. If we can get Poe to be formidable, we okay. Right here, they got Michael Waldrop, Mal Waldrop as the center. That's not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We know most likely it's going to be my guy from Michigan that's going to be the starting center, right? If he come in, play right, play his cards right, he's going to be the guy stepping in, and Waldrop probably is going to be his backup, or the guy from, if we get that dude from LSU, he would be. William Sanders could be a formidable player. Red shirt freshman, again, another young guy. Let's get these young guys in. Let's develop the talent, right? And let's get these boys in there to play. Left tackle. I believe left tackle is where we're trying to go into the portal. I believe that's what we really want to get some guys, because right now we got a freshman, Lord Jackson, they got put there, but that's not going to happen. We're going to look at the recruits that's coming in, and a few won't pull that one up. But right now, we're just looking at the guys that's on the team. Okay, let's look at wide receiver H. You got Latsier Brooks. You know, I said he sound like a fine watch you got on your arm. Latsier Brooks will be starting wide receiver. You got Ryan Williams and Rico Scott. That's not a bad deal right there with Derek Meadows sitting in there, right? We get Cam Coleman. I believe Cam Coleman is close. I don't believe he's all the way decided, but I believe that we're in his top 2 right now. And I believe we may pull him in. But I think that Cam Coleman wants to see a little bit more. He's asking the coaches, who's going to be my quarterback next year? We don't have an answer for that, Cam Coleman. Well, what about the offensive line? We can't run. Cam, we're going to try to get some stuff figured out. We're going to get you into the play, into play calling. We're going to get you the ball, Cam. You're going to get the ball. So if you're looking at this wide receiver room, if Ryan Williams can get his stuff together, say for instance we do add a Cam Coleman. You also got the young boy coming from from Phoenix City. Man, I mean, we got some stuff rolling there, man. Let the young boy get out there and cook, man. They say he's a young Julio Jones. So hey, man, I say let's get the young boy out there and let him cook, man. Let's see what else we got on defense, guys. On defense is where I'm kind of confident, right? Because let's start with the secondary first. I like this. So, okay, at left cornerback, we got Zabien Brown. We already know. As long as he stay healthy, we got something going right there with Zabien Brown. We got Bray Hubbard looks to be coming back. I haven't heard anything about him jumping into the transfer portal, anything like that. Keon Sabb, he's been in the program. This is going to be his 3rd year right here, man. So if we can get Keon Sabb, early on, Keon Sabb playing some pretty good football. He's not horrible, but there's some things that he do that he got to fix, right? We got Dijon Lee. Dijon Lee, big-bodied guy, man. We like that, but he needs a little bit more experience. Once he get that experience, he's a lone guy, right? And we do have some guys coming in, man. You got Red Morgan. So I'm liking that. And on the other side, you got Xavier Mincy, you got Taylor Ivan, and you got Colby Peavy that's going to be the backup. This right here doesn't include Drake Kirkpatrick Jr. Drake Kirkpatrick Jr. will be back next year from what I hear, right? Okay, let's go to linebackers. This is what scares me. The linebacker group scares me, right? You have a young guy in QB Reese. Now, if we can get some good off-season, some good workouts, some good form tackling in, the fundamentals down, maybe we have us a good one here because he's a redshirt freshman, man. We got Caden Jones. I saw some little glimpses of some okay stuff out of him, right? Then we got as far as the backup to him, we got Luke Metz Jr. Now, I paid a lot of attention to Luke Metz. I think he came out of Milton, Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. I used to watch him a lot. He was the star of his football team. And I believe if you let this young guy get in and cook, I believe he's going to be pretty good, man. Yes, sir, Bob. Now, one thing that I do like is our rush position. You got Yunze Pierre, man. You got Yunze Pierre. That's a bright spot. And then we're going to have this graduate. I haven't heard anything about this guy, but Jamarian Latham coming back, man. That's going to be huge as far as senior leadership if we can get this man back. He was injured early, man, and hopefully they give him another year, let him come on back and play with us. That's going to be great as far as leadership go. Justin Hill, man, this guy, man, once he get his wheels to turning, he's pretty good, man. And then you got Mr. Edric Hill, another year in the system, man. He played good last year. We get him out there another year in the system. This guy could be good. He could be one of the greats. Isaiah Faga, not too big on Isaiah Faga, but he is another body that we can put out there to take some space up. Who knows? He get in the offseason program. He may come out and be a beast, man. You got London Simmons. I'm big on London Simmons. I think this boy here gonna be nice. I like his size. I like everything about him, man. He gonna be good. Jeremiah Beeman is another one I put in that Isaiah Faga style type. Jeremiah Beeman, he puts in the work. I'll tell you that. As far as his talent, I'm not sure about that right now, but I think he's another body that we could put out there. He's an able body, right? Take up some space and create some stuff for us on defense, hopefully, right? You got Jordan Renard. I like this guy. I like his size. I've actually been around Jordan Renard before. Stood beside him when he was a real big guy. He done lost a lot of weight now, man, and I like his size. I like everything about him. I like this guy here, number 25. His name is Steve Bolo Mbumboy, whatever his name is. But I seen that guy play 1 or 2 games, and he was pretty good, man. So those are the guys that we have coming back right there. We can have a pretty good, nice team if we put that together. Let me go over to the comments and see what you guys are saying right now. I'm good with that too. Smothers might be taking a visit to Texas, so we need to try and hold on to it. That's what I'm saying, Nick. Let me get my. That's what I'm saying, Nick, man. Let's hold on to what we got, man. Like, running back is the last position I think that we need to be just going in and messing around with. I mean, they say that the running game was bad because of the running backs. That's not necessarily true. The running game was bad because of them schemes that we was trying to block with, and they wasn't doing nothing. Austin Mack. Yeah, Austin. What'd I say? Did I say something different? Mal is from Phoenix. Okay, the Mal Waldrop guy. How good is he, Nick? Isaiah Horton is gone, man. My son said Cam Coleman brother said he might go to Texas. Cam Coleman brother is the quarterback for Central Phoenix City, but he doesn't know for sure. Hey, man, it looks like Cam Coleman could be playing with us, man. But even so, man, even with Cam Coleman leaving, if we can get Ryan Williams to be Ryan Williams, I go with what we got, baby. I'm going to take what we got in the room and I'm going to go to war with him. And you add my young boy with him, Sadarian Morgan. You add Sadarian Morgan with Ryan Williams, Lycia Brooks, Rico Scott, and a little bit of Derek Meadows. Don't forget about Derek Meadows. Now, that's a big boy. Number 30, that boy looked like a tight end. He's so big, man. Hey, I think we may have something going, man. He's going to be good. He's going to be good, man. He said Faga and Red is from Phoenix City too. That's what I'm talking about. I remember when we used to, we do all that recruiting, Nick. So we be knowing. I think our run block sucks more than anything. That's what I'm saying, Nick. We got to do something with that. Once we do something with that, man, we might be able to do something, bro. He was good in high school, but played tackle in high school. Mal. Yeah, when you in high school, you kind of get to play what you want. Roll. Tide, roll, baby. My boy WB is in the building, man. But yeah, guys, this is what we're looking at right here. So let's go and do this then. Let me show y'all something else. We're going to take this off the screen real quick. Let me show y'all something else. So let's do this. Let me go to, I know a lot of y'all don't like this site, but this is the site that I go to, guys. And I know a lot of people don't. They like the competitors a little bit more. But let's just go here real quick and let's look at something, guys. Let me pull it up real quick. Boom. Let me get it on screen again, guys. It take a little minute to get this stuff to going. Ah, man, I did the wrong thing. Okay, so let's go here, guys. So check this out. Now, these are the incoming guys, right? So let's say, for instance, we lose Quay Rusall. We lose what's the guy named Noah, number 24. I forget his name. Y'all know I'm bad with names. But then we get this guy Xavier Griffin, right? Young boy. Now, this is what we're going to do. I'm telling you, these young guys are going to come through. They're going to get a lot of experience real quick, man. And this guy going to be one of them. Xavier Griffin, man, he's going to come in and play. You're going to have my boy Jordan Edmonds out of Sprayberry, Marietta, Georgia, man. He's going to get back there in the secondary real quick. Xavier Crowell, he's going to get some games in. Jara Edwards as a safety, man. Like, I'm excited about this recruiting class more than anything in the portal or anything like that, because we're going to see these guys play right away. A lot of them anyway. Cedarian Morgan is going to play. They're not going to keep Cedarian Morgan off the field. My guy, Zion Gibson, he's from my hometown. Zion Gibson, I know his dad. Zion Gibson, he's fast. He's fast cornerback, right? So him and Drake Kirkpatrick Jr. used to be teammates. So hopefully they can get something together and be just nasty out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get Zion Gibson out there and let's get this guy some experience, man. Jet Damala, he's going to be the third quarterback. Jet Damala, he's out of Omaha, Nebraska. You got Max Sutter that's going to be a tight end. Jamarian Matthews, defensive lineman out of Gainesville, Georgia, is going to be pretty nasty, bro. Noah Carter, that's who I was trying to say, Nick. Yeah, that's who I was trying to say. Bryson Cooley, this guy right here, Bryson Cooley. Bryson Cooley is going to play pretty early, man. I just clicked it and it wouldn't let me do anything. But Bryson Cooley is going to play pretty early, I think. That may be our left offensive tackle right there, man. Who knows? We're going to see. You got Chris Booker, man. So these guys are going to get to play early, man. Kamarian Johnson, he's an edge. We're going to see what he got. Bear Fretwell, offensive tackle, 6'7", 290. He's a little light in the britches, but hey, if he can come out and block, we may have to put him out there early, man. Caton Tower, big quarterback. I'm going to love to see him next to Austin Mack, 6'5", 235. They're going to look similar standing next to each other, man. Zay Hall, linebacker. I mean, and you look at Noah Wilson. This guy, he's not on campus right now, but Noah Wilson is a defensive lineman, 6'4.5", 250. I guarantee you, if he don't get hurt or nothing happen to him, he's going to be on the field early. Look out for Noah Wilson. He's going to be nasty, man. Then you got that big guy, Malik Franklin, 6'5", 250, an edge guy. He's going to be all arms. He's going to be reaching over offensive linemen, grabbing quarterback, snatching them down. So, man, then you got Devin Tompkins coming out of SC. So, man, I'm telling you, man, we could have something going, but the offense, the off-season program is going to have to be impeccable. It's going to have to be impeccable, man. Chris Booker, let me see what you say. Chris Booker just played in the state championship game. That's what I'm saying, man. So we're going to need that. We're going to need that little bit of experience, man. He come out of Atlanta, Georgia, Haverville Charter, inside offensive lineman, 6'4", 285. We need that, Nick. We need that. I'm talking about like now, bro. You know what I mean? So that's where we're going to get our bread and butter more than even the transfer portal, believe it or not, man. I don't know. I mean, we're going to still have a little team, man, because you look at it. Okay, let's look at one more thing before we get off. Let's look at one more thing real quick. Okay, let me pull this up. See if I can get this up real quick. Okay, let me pull this up on screen, guys. Let's see. Share screen. Here we go. This is where it's going to count right here, guys. We got East Carolina Pirates first. We get out there, we smack them boys around, man. I mean, it should be okay. You know, a nice little game. Get Austin Mack out there, do his thing. Keelan Russell, right? Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky has gone downhill so far, man. And I don't know, man. So we're going to have to go over to Kroger Field, man, and slap them boys upside their head. Florida State. We're going to go to Florida State. We're going to slap them upside their head, right? I don't think Tommy Castellanos is coming back. They're going to be looking for a quarterback. I see DJ Lagways down there taking a visit. We're going to smack them boys. Now, here's where it's going to get a little tricky, them South Carolina Gamecocks. They got to come to Bryant-Denny. That's the best part about it, right? We get them in Bryant-Denny. We get down there, holler, scream, yell, maybe get them a little discombobulated. We might get to get them. Mississippi State Bulldogs, right? We can handle that. We can handle that, right? Georgia Bulldogs is what's gonna get tricky. They coming to Bryant-Denny, right? But maybe we'll have a grudge on us, right? And we can get them. They can go either way. Tennessee, all depends on who their quarterback is going to be. That one can go a different way. Texas A&M is coming to play. I don't like to say that my team is going to lose a game, but Texas A&M is coming to play, and that one's going to be crazy right there. I'm just here to say it. When the time comes, I'm always say my team going to win. But right now as we speak, I'm going to tell you, Texas A&M coming to play, and that's going to be a very difficult game. We're going to have an off week. Then we got to go to Baton Rouge. That's going to be a very difficult game. It all depends on how good Lane Kiffin has put that team together. Vanderbilt, I don't believe it's going to have that magic without Diego Pavia. They're going to still be pretty good, but they're going to be a 4-loss team. Chattanooga, and then we got Auburn. Auburn is losing everybody just like we are. We could be a 2-loss team again, man, and get in the playoffs, right? We could be a 2-loss team and get in the playoffs. I mean, just realistically, right? Who's coming back? Oh, Tummy's not coming. Okay, so Tummy's not coming back, and it's gonna be good. You say you believe that too? Okay, WB. Like why he has verbally committed to Baylor, but other teams are still reaching out. That's what I thought. I knew Baylor was the favorite, but I saw that he was down in Tallahassee. I mean, he's been all over the place, man. So I don't know where he's going to end up at, man. But I mean, I wouldn't be mad. Gone are the days where, we might go undefeated, man. I don't know, man, with this team that we got. But if we can come out of this schedule with 2 losses, which I think is very good, maybe even 1 or 2 losses, I think we'll be in good shape, man. Get into the playoffs, do our thing or whatever. Austin Mack going to be a big guy sitting in that pocket throwing that ball, and then maybe we get Cam Coleman and we got Hollywood Williams and Latsier Brooks, man. It could be something different if we get them offensive linemen going. Now, this is optimistic rag speaking right now, guys. This is optimistic rag speaking, and we already know how rags do, man. I love my team, but I'm realistic, but I just don't say it on camera a lot. But a lot of people hear me say, man, I don't know how we gonna look, bro. I don't know. And it's scary that I don't know. Usually I'm confident. I say, hey, man, we're gonna get out there and smack all of y'all around. But right now I don't know, because I don't know what Kalen DeBoer, I don't know what he's got going on. And I don't hate the guy. I think he could be a good coach. But that's the thing, he could be a good coach. We need a great one out here in Alabama, man. I was preferring recruiting over the portal. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, man. That's what I'm saying right now. I think we looking good at recruiting, man. And whoever we get, I'm gonna be thankful. I'm even thankful for the running back. The running back that we was getting out of North Carolina. Great guy, but I just don't want to see anybody from our backfield going to the portal. I don't, especially AK Deer. I don't want to see. We fought and we scratched and we scrounged to get Deer. And now we're happy that we got a guy that's coming out of North Carolina. We haven't even given Deer a chance, right? And the guy from North Carolina may be out of this world. I'm not saying that he is, but I'm just saying I'm happy with what we got in the backfield. That's just me. If we add this guy from North Carolina and he come out and he show out, I'm going to stand behind him. Of course I am. But I do like what we have already. And I'm sorry to say that. I just do. I'm loving this conversation. I wish I could be on. Nick, I don't know how to send that. I be struggling with sending. I'm going to have to find out how to send that thing, man. Let me see something. Real quick. Looking up now. Check out. Efo talking about a $10 discount. Oh, what? Let me see. Can I send this? Nick. I don't know. Oh, what is that? Is that it, Nick? What is that? What was that, Nick? Was that the thing? Share your that's a referral link, man. I don't know how to do it, man. We're gonna have to learn how to do that, Nick. I just hope Coach DeBoer makes the necessary coaching adjustments too. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what we got to do. That's what we're gonna have to do to actually win. And we all know one of the first places he's gonna have to start, and that's on that offensive line. I'm not behind the scenes, man, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Coach DeBoer, and I'm pretty sure he has had a talk with Coach Cap. I don't know if Coach Cap promised him something, say, hey, man, listen, you give me one more chance, I'm going to get it right. Maybe Coach DeBoer knows something that's going on that we don't know. Maybe it was a lot of bickering or something behind the scenes, and they got rid of a negative player. I don't know. But one thing I can tell you is this, is that we have some weak spots, some weak coaching spots that we're going to have to fill those spots, right? We're going to have to get somebody to help those guys. If he don't want to get rid of them, we're going to have to get somebody that's going to help those guys out, man. That's all I can say. But the schedule looks to seem to be a good schedule. We know that we're not going to probably win every game on that thing. We could take some losses, right? I'll take some losses from some of those. One team that I don't want to lose to, and I don't care who else we lose to, I don't want to lose to Georgia. I most definitely don't want to lose to Auburn, LSU, those people either. I'll take a loss from Texas A&M. I'll take that loss. I don't want to, but if I had to take one, I'm going to take that one. South Carolina may be a tough one. I don't know if they'll beat us, but it's going to be a tough one again. That defensive lineman that's just all world, I think he's coming back. And then you got the quarterback. Now, the quarterback is a little iffy. But if we don't get somebody to stop those guys up front, and it's going to be crazy. Now, when you got Jamarian Latham coming back, and you got Simmons, and you got Edric Hill, you got Jeremiah Beaman, there's going to be a body out there, right? I believe Jeremiah Beaman can trade places with Tim Keenan. Tim Keenan wasn't all world, but he was a body out there on the field that ate up space. You know what I mean? So I believe that, yeah, of course we're going to lose a game, I believe. You know what I mean? If we go undefeated, we go undefeated. But I just know the times of going undefeated that's pretty hard to do, man, with a schedule. When you're putting a team together from the transfer portal with new recruits, with a few older guys that's on the roster. But I believe with a good mixture, I believe we can get some stuff to going. But we're going to have to get one or two key pieces out of that transfer portal. Maybe Ty Haywood, the big guy from Michigan. I know he didn't play as much, but maybe if we can get him and get him in the offseason program and put him out there on that offensive line, man, put him out there left tackle. We're going to have a left tackle. I mean, that's a blatant hole that we're going to have to fill right there, man. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, man. LSU is going to also be off the chain. It's going to be hard to go down there and beat LSU in Tiger Stadium, man. November the 7th is when that game is going to be. It's going to be hard to beat them. We can do it, but it's going to be very hard, man. But I will tell you this, Texas A&M coming over to Tuscaloosa, that's going to be a home game that's going to be hard to lose. That's hard to win right there, man. I will say that. I do believe that with Reed being at the quarterback position, they lost Concepcion. They could possibly have Cam Coleman as one of the wide receivers. So that'll be an issue that we'll have. But Xavier Brown is only getting better and better and better, man. And that's one of our bright spots on our defense. So with that defensive backfield, there should be something similar. I won't call it a no-fly zone, but it should be something similar as a no-fly zone. Now, you got Keon Sabb that's been in this defense for a few years now. You got Bray Hubbard that's been in this defense for a few years now. They should have the scheme down packed. They should be like coaches on the field, coaching other guys. Xavier Brown's been out there. This is going to be his third year coming up. Dijon Lee is still a pretty young guy. It's going to be his second year coming in. These guys should be used to it now. We're just going to have to get some good linebacker play. Now, that guy that's coming over from Virginia Tech, am I excited about him? I'm excited about him adding depth to the team. Do I think he's going to be all world? I don't know that yet. But if he can add some productivity as a Justin Jefferson or somebody like that, I would be happy to have this guy on the program and on the team. If QB Reese can come in there and produce a little bit better than than Deontay Lawson did, I would be happy to have that guy on the team, man. And maybe we can put something together. But I do believe that this schedule, 2026 schedule, is very favorable for us, man. Let me put that back on the screen again so you guys can see that. See if it's gonna let me do it again. I was acting crazy. Let me put that on there, guys. Let me share the screen again. Show you guys the schedule. Schedule's gone. No, it ain't. There it is. Yeah, this is the schedule right here, guys. Let me do full screen real quick. That's the schedule right there, guys. And I do feel like I said, it's going to be a nice schedule for us to kind of, get out there and kind of feel ourselves, especially the first few games. East Carolina Pirates. We can't take those guys lightly, but I do believe we can get out there and kind of spread our wings a little bit and get some things to going. Get the offensive line together, gelling together. We got the Kentucky Wildcats after that. Florida State, I don't believe Florida State will be as, and I don't want to say as good. I don't believe they're going to be as good the first game like they was last year against us. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But I think we got enough guys on the team that remember that lost good enough to come in and actually perform better than they did last year. Like I say, South Carolina could go either way. Hopefully we come in and play against those guys. Mississippi State, I believe we'll blow them out of the stadium. Georgia Bulldogs are always going to be trouble. Tennessee's going to be trouble, especially with us going to Neyland Stadium. Whenever we go to Neyland Stadium, we already know the referees are going to throw flags left and right. So remember I said this on January the 10th. When we go to Neyland Stadium October 17th, there will be flags all over the field. There will be. Texas A&M is going to be tough. LSU tough. Vanderbilt, I believe, we'll get the Vanderbilt that it's going to be a 4-loss, 5-loss Vanderbilt team. Chattanooga is not going to be any problem. Auburn is going to always play us hard, but we should survive that. And like I said, I see at least maybe 1 or 2 losses, but hopefully we'll be able to, take that somewhere and improve on that, man. How about the Indiana game? It's surely going to, yeah. It was a good one. It was a good one, I must admit. A good one by Indiana is what I'm saying, not a good game. It was a good one by Indiana. Indiana is tough to beat. They don't make mistakes. I've said that a million times. And it's hard to beat a team when they don't make mistakes. They play sound football, and they just methodically just beat you into the earth, right? That's what those guys are doing. I'm worried about A&M Reed going to be, that's what I'm saying, man. So he's going to be with the possibility of having Cam Coleman on his team, man. I mean, right now Cam Coleman is in Alabama enjoying life, but that don't mean that he's going to sign with Alabama. I mean, his family want him to go there. I do believe, but I think his family also want him to get that money, and I do believe that Texas A&M will be able to pay him a little bit more money than us. Now, we got the money. I don't believe we just totally broke, right? But it's also the way we're going to allocate the money, because we are looking to get more players out of the transfer portal. There will be guys that's going to be leaving from Miami, from Ole Miss, from Oregon. We may not get any of those guys, but we may try to play in for some of those guys. So you got to have the money to play the game. You got to pay to play. So if you ain't got the money, then you can't even get in the game to play, man. Yeah, Reed's gonna be awesome, man. So we got to worry about him. No Concepcion. That's one guy we don't have to worry about. But they got a running back that's good. I don't know if he's coming back or leaving. I forget his name. I'm bad with names. But they have a running back that's pretty awesome, man. And I'm hopefully he's going to leave or transferring or whatever. Now, let me ask you guys this. What do you feel about Justin Haynes going back into the transfer portal? That's one name that a lot of people not talking about. Justice Haynes is going back into the transfer portal. I thought he was going to get to Michigan and love Michigan and never leave Michigan until it was time to go into the NFL. But evidently, Michigan just wasn't the place for him, especially with Sharon Moore being gone, right? With Winningham or whatever his name is, Kyle Winningham being the head coach now. He said, I'm going to get out of town, man. I don't know where he's going to go to. This guy's from Beaufort, Georgia. I hope he don't go down there to them Dogs. But who knows? He could, man. And, I know the Dogs been wanting him for a long time, and they may pay him good money. But Justice Haynes is in the transfer portal, right? Alabama fans, what do you think about Jalen Mbakwe going to Georgia Tech? Do you think that's a good fit? Maybe so. I don't know who the quarterback is going to be. If Haynes King was still down there, I would say that yeah, man, that's a good one because Haynes he's a beast, man. He's a Diego Pavia times 2, man. This dude is good, man. So I wonder what happened because he was balling before he got hurt. That's what I'm saying. And see, I think, Nick, what it was is did the whole coaching change with, your boy Sharon Moore just doing crazy stuff up there. I think after he saw the whole new regime that was coming in, he was like, I'm getting out of here. Ty Haywood, too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Chris. Roll, Ty, roll, baby. Could the Raiders drop a bag and bring Sieg to the Raiders? Hey, man, they need to. I would like for him to be out of college football right now because, man, that he's doing the big, man. And you know what, Will Porter, I didn't think of that. A guy of his nature, he's not used to that attention like that. So if he start getting attention from NFL teams, he don't owe anything to Indiana, especially if he win a national championship. Hey, man. He may be a big player. I haven't thought about that yet, Will. Good. Hey, man, let me give my boy Will one of these. Chances are he'll stay, but I'm just saying, man, you never know, man. They may start putting out big deals for him and stuff, man. It was dumb over the board letting Quay and Keon go. Quay and Keon, which Keon? Oh, you talking about Keon Keeley. Okay. I'm thinking about Saab for a minute. Yeah, Keon Keeley, man. I think he was dumb for leaving because I'm thinking like, okay, let's talk about Quay Rousseau. Quay Rousseau, I wish he wouldn't have left, but with the emergence of Yunze Pierre, which we always knew Yunze was going to be a beast, right? With the emergence of him, I'm guessing Quay like, nah, man, like this ain't gonna get it. I don't really want to share the time like this. Like, I want to be the dude, right? And maybe I just don't like this scheme enough. Maybe I need to want to go play in another scheme. Another coach hit me up and say, hey, man, what about playing in this scheme right here over here with my team? Quay Rousseau say, that sounds good. He go talk to his homeboy, Tim Smith. Tim like, what? You think they got some more room for me? Hey, man, let me call my agent up. Let me call the coach. Let me see what he's talking about. Hey, man, they said they would be happy to have you guys as a package deal. So now they're like, oh, and then there comes some more teams calling like, wait a minute. We got not only this one team, but we got another team that's looking to bring us in as a package deal. Hey, man, let's take our time and let's see which one is going to be the most lucrative and which one is going to, play in our hands, which one is going to be our best fit. But when you got a guy like Keon Keeley, man, Keon Keeley, bro, like you was going to be our guy this year. Like you was going to be him, dog. Like you was going to be Mr. Alabama. Like everybody in the state of Alabama, everybody who root for Alabama was going to know Keon Keeley's name. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And even the guy, Noah Carter, like, why would you leave, Noah? Like, you that next guy in line. You that next fast twitch, quick guy that's going to get to the quarterback, and we're going to be ringing your name all through Tuscaloosa. But I don't think anybody care about that anymore, man. Right? I don't think anybody care about that anymore. Nick Saban made a statement earlier, and I can't remember how it went, but it made so much sense how he said it about when he was coaching at Alabama, the guys was coming in to be a change, right? They was coming in to make a change. But after a while, they started coming in to see what they can get out of the program. It wasn't what they could give the program. It was more what they can get out of the program. Now I'm all about getting stuff out of the program because I work every day and I want to be compensated for the services that I provide. But I don't know, man. I mean, collegiate sports should be a little different, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, everybody should get paid, but bro, pay and go and do your job and do it, man, with like with some nastiness though. You know what I mean? Like, don't come and just be finesse. You get your little money, you finesse around for a little bit, then you jump and you hit the transfer portal. That ain't good, man. And they say lost relationships. Chris, I don't know if I really want someone that wants to leave anyway. Well, I mean, that's all day. That's the case with anything, with any relationship. If you want to leave, man, I can't hold you here. Now, I want you to stay, but if you got something better elsewhere, then I mean, you got to go elsewhere, man. It ain't nothing I can do. There's no need to sitting here and being miserable. Go ahead and go. I don't want money hogs. I want ball hogs. And that's what I'm saying. And I think the whole thing about it is, man, is the whole landscape is turning into money hogs, man. You got people that's leaving and going into a portal that don't even know if they'll ever get out of that portal, man. They've been seeing everybody, and it's young kids, man. And a lot of these kids don't have the same thing that some of these other kids have. A lot of kids don't have agents like that. They just getting in, listening to their parents and stuff, and their parents don't even know no better because they never had anything. They never led anything. They never played for anything. They never had a chance to be a champion. These are people that's living through their kids to want their kids to do this, but they're giving their kids bad advice, man. Jump into the transfer portal. Go to the transfer portal. In some cases, it's a good thing. In some, it's not. Hey, for example, Richard Young. Richard Young, to me, I think him jumping into the transfer portal was the best thing that could have happened for him. Because, I mean, with Kevin Riley being back there, AK Deer still trying to get his feet under him and heal, it was going to be hard for him to get out there and do anything. I mean, the beginning of last year when Jalen Milroe was there, we thought that Young was going to come back and do some stuff, but he never really got his feet under him like that, man. So I don't know, man. Let me ask y'all this, Alabama football fans. If Justice Haynes decided to come back to Alabama, would you welcome him back with open arms? I haven't heard anything about him coming to Alabama and visiting or anything like that. This right here is just small talk, I guess. Hey, what if him and Ty Haywood want to come back and, play football for Alabama? Would you guys be willing to open up your arms and give him a good warm embrace? Justice Haynes coming back. Now, I just told you that I'm happy with the backfield that we have, man. I think that, if we give AK Deer some more carries, we give him some more time in the program, I believe AK Deer going to emerge to be one of the top running backs on the squad, man. Then you give EJ Crowell a little time. He going to come in the next year after that. But you got something solid with Hill back there in the backfield, right? I remember telling guys this like a year ago when I stood next to Hill. I stood next to that guy. His legs looked like tree trunks, man. I'm going to tell you, man, the dude, I told somebody, I forget who it was, a few years ago. I said, make sure you pay attention to this Hill guy. He's going to be something. And he played pretty good with us, man. It's just that he needs to do a little bit more. He needs to run with a little bit more anger. He's too big for that, man. I mean, he's solid, bro. I mean, stand next to him, and you would say, man, he don't even, like, gosh, man, look at this dude legs, man. You know what I mean? Still got to do some good squats, man. He's got that what's that Saquon Barkley type deal going on, man. Where's the comment anymore? Where's the commitment anymore? Where's the loyalty to the university anymore? I don't think it is any, man. And that's why we got to give guys like Ty Simpson and Jalen Milroe their props, man. You got to give guys like Jordan Renard and who else? Xavier Brown. You got to give those guys their kudos, man, because they stand around the program. They don't have to. I'm pretty sure somebody is in Xavier Brown's inbox saying, man, why are you still with Alabama? Ohio State. Why are you still with Alabama? You come to Ohio State, man. We're going to give you everything you want. I'm pretty sure Xavier Brown sees some of the wildest emails, text messages. You know what I mean? But I'm just happy that he's staying there. Now, I don't want to say this today, and then tomorrow we look and say, breaking news, Xavier Brown has hit the transfer portal. Oh, man, that was sting so bad. That was sting so bad, man. Shout out to Jam Miller for staying with the program, man. Shout out to Ryan Williams, man, because we give Ryan Williams HELL, but he hasn't left yet, and I'm pretty sure somebody would pay him some great money. I'm pretty sure Steve Sarkisian will break the bank. I'm pretty sure Lane Kiffin will break the bank to have Hollywood Williams down there with him right now. But even after all the talk that he hear, all the talk that his family hear, he's still deciding to stick with Alabama. That means, man, that means something. And even though sometimes his play is not what we want it to be, he may drop some balls, man. Man, shout out to that young man for staying around. Even his best friend, Jalen Mbakwe, decided to leave. Y'all remember when Jalen Mbakwe was recruiting, when Jalen Mbakwe was recruiting Hollywood Williams? Do y'all remember those days? Now, guess what? Mbakwe is gone and Hollywood Williams is still there. So it makes you have a different respect for a guy when you see him stick through it, you know. And even though he may not have played the best football, he still was a okay receiver, right? And we give him an off season. He come back next year, he's going to be electrifying, man, along with Latsier Brooks. That big Meadows guy, man. Watch out for Derek Meadows, man. Watch out for Sadarian Morgan. I would, but for any running back or old lineman, we got some things that need to be fixed. And if I play those positions, there's nothing about Alabama line or running back room that would draw me. And I understand that's what I'm saying too, because you're not even showing, you're not showing anything else. You're not saying that, hey, I'm going to go and get Sam Pittman, and I'm going to say, hey, this guy's going to be the assistant online coach. Even if if you love Cap so much and he's such a good man, and he may be a great person, you may not want to fire him. You may know his family, you may know his wife, you may know his kids, and you are attached to those people, and you don't want to fire him because you've got an attachment to him, and I understand that. But if you see he's struggling, if you see that he's struggling to your detriment, because in a minute we're going to start calling for Deborah's head. I mean, we're already doing it, but in a minute it's going to get more. The fire is going to get intense, and more intense. And if you want to keep him around to spread that fire on your name, then that's up to you. But you at least got to get this man an assistant coach or somebody to go along with him, and you got to break the bank off of him to Sam Pittman, bring Huff from your old squad that you had, but you got to bring somebody to help this man. Offensive line coach. He needs some help. We gotta do something. Because like you said, like Nick just said, if you're a running back, why would you want to come to the University of Alabama when you seen what Jam Miller just did? When you saw what Hill just did, when you seen what Riley just did. Riley started the season off somewhat on, I don't want to say on fire, but he was making a few moves. And all of a sudden he was benched. But why would you want to come to the program when you see that? You know what I mean? Like, if I'm Cam Coleman, why am I just a shoe-in to your program when I don't even know who's going to throw me the ball next year? Why am I such a shoe-in to your program when I don't know who's going to block for me, when I don't know who's going to be back there running, when I don't know I just learned out who my quarterback coach is going to be. I'm just not talking to my quarterback coach. You know, he was an old tight end coach. Now he's going to be the quarterback coach, right? I mean, I shouldn't even be talking about the quarterback coach. I'm not. Well, and we know that Derek Nix is going to be the wide receiver coach, right? I mean, I don't know, man. The money is why they are staying. I really believe most of the players that we are surprised about leaving, I really believe they were told to seek opportunities elsewhere. Maybe so. Maybe so. I just know that some of those people I do believe. Some of those people I don't believe. And I believe something with that defensive line I believe it's some underlying issues there. I don't know if it's a problem with Freddie Roach as far as the players not getting along with him. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they don't like the scheme. They've been trying to play in that scheme and they just don't like it. But I really do feel, and I could be totally wrong, out of all of the positions, I think that there's some smoke there. I think it's something going on that they don't like. I don't know if it's Kane Warmick, like I said, in the position. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if it's the defensive line coach. But I think it's some smoke there, and like I said, I could be reading into something totally wrong, man. Right now, we need coaches that tell the players to make me play you. That's what I'm saying, man. If you don't, nothing I can do. Nice hat. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, that's where we're going with that, man. Who's to blame? That's the thing that we got to ask ourselves. Who's to blame? Is it the offensive coordinator? Is the defensive coordinator? Was it the quarterback? Was it the offensive line? But you think about it, man, it could just be a collective, right? It could be just everybody is to blame. And this is what you have to look at as an Alabama football fan. Things are not the way we're used to it being. But even though things are not the way we're used to it being, we still managed somehow, some way to make the playoffs. Should we have been in the playoffs? Maybe not. You know me, I'm a homer, so I'm going to go all day and say, yeah, we should have been in there. But we managed to go in and win. We won a playoff game. It's a few teams that's juggernauts that have not won a playoff game in years, and Georgia's one of them. I will repeat that because I don't think a lot of people look at it that way. Georgia has been going to the playoffs for a while now, but the last playoff game they won, if I'm correct, maybe somebody can correct me, the last playoff game they won was against TCU. That's the last one I remember Georgia winning. Now they've been in the playoffs. They have been the bow team. They've been in the top four, and every time that they're in that top four, they play that game and they lose. They lost to Notre Dame last year. They lost to Ole Miss this year, right? So we can look at that as a plus. Even though Georgia mopped the floor with us in the SEC championship game, if a Georgia fan approach you and say something bad to you, you say, hey, at least we've won a playoff game here in recent history. You guys haven't won a playoff game in 3 years. And it'll make them scratch their head and think, because they're probably not even thinking of it like this. Say, wait, we made the playoff. We haven't won a playoff game, huh? Hopefully I don't get to that point with a Georgia fan, because they get very offended when an Alabama football fan call them out on anything, man. So I hopefully we don't get to that point. They don't even run the ball enough for me to want to come there. I think Hill real good, but you got to feed him to get him going. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to my boy Nick, man. That was a good comment, man. You got to get him going. But then it's like the play calling is so bad that if we call the run play here, we don't get the yardage. We call some old stupid play, then we want to run it again, and it's third down. Now we got a 3rd and out, 3 and out, and it's just like it's not going smooth. It's like we can't find a rhythm, man. It's hard for me to put my finger on it. The players that are leaving are players that weren't producing on the field. That's what Clinton Dick said, man. He said, hey, man, I want y'all to take a good look at these players that's leaving now. Watch the film, watch the tape, and then you come back and talk to me. Now, Clinton Dix, I do agree with you on some of those players. But some of those players, bro, we needed those players now. I ain't going to lie to you. I don't want to lose a Quay Russo. I don't want to lose a Tim Smith. I don't even want to lose a Keon Keeley, man. But now in Mbakwe and now they would have been good depth, and he would have had a chance to play next year. But as far as just losing him and like wanting to get on my knees and beg and plead for your sympathy, that ain't gonna happen, man. I mean, Bach, you was cool, bro. I liked your little podcast, man. But we'll holler at you later on, player. They definitely was not consistent in my opinion, and that's the key. That's the key word. You get even with Russo and Tim Smith, man. I mean, they was good, and like I said, they was hole fillers, but the consistency it wasn't there, and that was with the whole football team. I can honestly say that was with the whole football team. I guess if we was more consistent, we would be looking at Miami right now instead of Indiana, but they mopped us. And the style wants to see consistency, man. Yeah. Now, and if they want to see it now, they got to get out there and work them boys too. Hopefully, DeBoer let them. Okay, go and talk to DeBoer and say, "Hey, man, I understand what you're saying, Coach, but let me get my hands on these guys. We got to put these boys to work." Hey, Baloo, your off-season program that you're about to get ready to start late February, early March, bro, we got to get that in. We got to get this together. These boys need to have a coming to Jesus moment during this offseason, man. I mean, you want these boys to be puking. You want these boys to, if you're going to give up and join the transfer portal, join it after my offseason program. I'm going to make you quit. Now, if you want to leave, then you leave. But ain't no, the word that I want to say I can't say on YouTube, ain't no p-footing around here. We ain't finna keep p-footing around here. You know what the P stand for. I would say Pierre was one of the most consistent ones. I would say Red was one of the most consistent ones. And who else? Your opinion? I don't know. You know what? I like that. I like what you just said, man. I hope Red come in and do his thing. Well, you know, I gotta say Zabian, Nick. I gotta say Zabian. I got to put Zabian out there, and I know you would have said the same one too if you'd have thought about it, because I know you know your ball, man. So I got it. Wait, Nick. Hold on. Let me come back to your comment, Nick. I gotta get. Wait a minute. Where he at? I can't get him. He's elusive. And this is my guy. He come in and out every now and then. He's been doing it for years. Hey, man, how you doing today, man? You know I got to talk to you. I got to say roll tide to you, because you already know how I feel about you and them dogs. You a good one, man, so I ain't going to give you no trash talking, man. He always coming. That's my guy. This man been watching me for years before I was even doing football content, man. He always come and checked in on me when I was doing my weight loss thing. And I'm still doing my weight loss thing, guys. It's just hard on the player out here in these streets. But yeah, Nick, what were we talking about? What we saying? Okay, Red. Yeah, I know you got Zabian in there. And who else we can put in there? Consistent player. Man, right now, Nick, that's about it. Because I'm going to tell you who one of my favorites was, but he just disappointed me every time I see him. That's Deontay Lawson. I wanted Deontay Lawson to be so good, but he just hurt me every time I looked at him, man. He ended up being like a what that man name was? Tour, whatever his name was, that man that he ended up going playing for the Houston Texans. That's who that man, I mean, I just thought he was going to be the stuff, man, and Agent Zero just never came about the way I wanted him to. Justin Jefferson ended up being better, man. It hurt me. And Rags, please, can we get a better strength and conditioning coach? These guys didn't have any strength. Yeah, that's what we got to do it in that offseason, man. You got to work them boys, man. You got to make them boys want to quit. We done got all that nice, pretty equipment. These boys can see man, take that stuff down. Man, them boys were playing better before we got into that stuff. Man, take that stuff down, man. Unplug it. And just put them boys in there and let them boys too busy looking up at their screen trying to see what they did last rep. We ain't doing that, dog. Unplug that stuff and get away. Go down there and go down the road and give it to UAB. Go on down there and get it to South Alabama. Go on over there and get it to Troy. Go up there and give it to Scott Cochran in West Alabama up there, man. Now, go get the Alabama A&M and the Yellow Jackets down in Montgomery. Nah, brother. If that's what it's going to take for us to get back in there and start smashing these boys' head. Because if you look at that Indiana game second half, them boys was ready to go home, man. It's like they looked over at each other and said, man, I ain't playing football no more. I don't even care no more. I'm finna go to the transfer portal. I don't care about playing this no more. Oh, Debo better make it number 2 priority to get stronger front on both sides of the ball, Chris. Both of them. You know what I mean, man? And defense, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm not saying we got no world-class defensive linemen right now, but defensive linemen, I just pulled up that depth chart early. They don't look as horrible as you would think with losing James Smith and losing Quay Russo. We don't look as horrible as you think. If we can stay healthy, right? We got to stay healthy. Facts. It hurt me because we care about recruiting. I thought we was gonna be that next. Yeah. Me too, Nick. I thought he was gonna be that guy, man. I said, man, he's just a tour in a different skin, man. And I talk all that trend, man. Agent Zero gonna be hanging all off your quarterback. I barely saw that, man. I barely seen it, man. I talked that talk all year long just to talk it, but I didn't see it, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Never seen it. Man, ain't no telling. But they need to go and see. You know what? I need to talk to DeBoer and say, hey, man, if you take some of that equipment down and put it on eBay or put this stuff somewhere, put it on Facebook Marketplace and use the proceeds for the transfer portal or the NIL so you can pay some of these players, man, go take that stuff down and sell it, man. Put it on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, man, I'm getting sleepy. Y'all. I'm talking crazy. But, hey, you need to put that stuff up somewhere and sell it. Put it in the – hey, back in the day when I was a young boy, my grandma used to read the want ads. She would go into the newspaper. She'd get the local newspaper, and she'd read the want ads. And she'd see all kinds of stuff she want to buy. Put that stuff in the want ads in the newspaper, man, and sell that stuff, man, so we get some NIL money, man. They said we broke anyway. They better practice all offseason, ground and pound, and get strong up front. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I'm talking about we need to do some squats. I'm talking about when they squat, that butt need to be about hitting the ground and coming back. I want you to see you use all of your quads, all of your hams. I want to see all that. I want to see power clean. We're going to have a power clean club. And you better be on top of your stuff when you come to step up to this power clean machine. I want you snatching it. That's what I want you to do. But the sports science is in the high school now. I guess it is, man. Hey, I guess it is, but I don't know what they need to do with these boys, man. This is crazy. We got Beeman and Yunzi and Simmons coming back, plus some. See, I'm high on Yunzi and Simmons. Beeman, I like Beeman, man, but Beeman got some work to do. Beeman, it's something about Beeman's body. He got some work, but it's like he let these guys get into his body. It's like I can't explain it. I played high school football with a guy like that. He's very wiry, ain't trying to jump off. But once you get into his body with him doing all that, man, I push that ball all the way back to the goalpost, man. He's gonna be good though. He's gonna, because one thing about him, I say he like to work. He works his butt off. That's what I do like. My son telling me about the technology they have in the weight room, man. Okay, now Nick, let me take you back though. That technology cool. But now I want you to take a young Nick. I want you to take yourself when you was younger and put yourself with looking at that technology. What you going to do? Now what you're going to be focusing on the most is the technology. You're going to be like, oh, I did this. I need to do this. You ain't even really focused on getting strong and getting the rep. And it's like you focus more on what that machine going to say. Now think about when you was young. Now you know your coach and who you had and how he pushed you in that weight room. And when we didn't have this stuff, when we was working out, man, we were working out so bad. We had the mirrors around the room, man, the mirrors was foggy. That's how hard we worked out. And I know y'all did too. Them old school coaches will work you like that, man. But let me tell you something. And I will say this. I was being silly about that. It's great to have technology. I will say that. It is great to have the technology. It's just bad if you don't use it in the right way. Put it like that. It is great to see your progress and where you're going and all that stuff. I will say that. I don't want to be too silly and miss the point where I'm trying to make. I just want the guys to focus on getting stronger and not just focus on the numbers. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of a difference if you see what I'm saying. I hope Red stays too. Hopefully, all of the people that haven't entered the transfer portal, if we haven't heard no news, hopefully that's good news. So hopefully these guys just here now, they're going to get ready for the off season and let's go, right? If you're not wearing crimson, then you know what you need to do. The Power Clean Club. I remember that in high school. That's what I'm saying, man. You had to get up there and power clean, man. You got to get up there, man. You want to put them big rubber 45s on that thing, man, and snatch that mother. So you put them big rubber 45s on that, man, and make you look like you really doing something. Them things look like tractor tires on that thing, man. You put the big rubber ones on there so they can bounce when you throw them back. Boom. Do. Yeah, man. They clean to make you think you're doing something, man. Thanks. I only know the old school way. That's what I'm talking about, baby. But you know what, Nick, and I ain't gonna be foolish. You know what I mean? It is good to have technology, but you know how we did it that old school way? That old school way was fun, man. It was fun. We had different groups, and I don't know how you guys did it, where, you know, if you was comparable to the next person, we'd put them all in groups together, and we would have to do a certain percentage of our max. So we have to max out a certain time during the season. Then we'll go back and work off our max. They'll have a calculation. We have different boards around, and we would have to go back and lift weights according to whatever our max was to try to get stronger. That was during the off season. So you would be put with somebody that's comparable to you, and you will work with that guy. Now, if you look at the station next to you, you might see a group of guys that's below you, or you may see a group of guys that's higher than you. If you see a group of guys that's working harder than you, not working harder, but stronger than you, those are the guys that you want to kind of, I look at them, I'm like, I'm coming to get you. I'm going to be working out with you next week. And then a lot of times, coach will have to go back in and erase the board and put you with a new group because you done got stronger all of a sudden. I said, yeah, I told you I was going to get in your group, baby. Now I'm going to show you how to work. Yeah, that used to be the good days, man. Yeah, man. It was the good old days, man. Straight up, man. It was the good old days, man. Do schools still use tractor tires to flip? I haven't seen them. I don't think we did that in high school. And I was in high school in the late 90s, early 2000s is when I was in high school. I don't remember flipping a tire. But I'm gonna tell you one of the funnest things to do when I played a lot of positions, and I wasn't nowhere near as big as I am now. I'm talking about not even 200 pounds, probably maybe 100 pounds of what I am now. But I played the offensive line, I played defensive line, I played linebacker, all of those. But one of the funnest things that you could do is you can get on that sled, and when you pushing that sled, the coach will sit on the back of that sled and he'll say, "Go!" And by the time he put that ball on there. By the time he hiked that ball, you got to hit that sled and you gotta run it. But boy, if you hit that sled and you run it harder than that guy on the other side over there, what you end up doing is you end up turning that sled all the way around like this, and it'll show the coach that you working harder than that person over there on that other end. So I can remember I was a little bit smaller than a lot of the other guys that was playing with me, but my legs would move faster. I had strong legs. So they would hit it and kind of move slow with it and all that. But I hit it and my legs be moving like this. So next thing you know, they're going to sled and start moving like that. So coach get on him. You better move that sled. This sled better not move another inch. Da, 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 da. So I get back over there again. And that sled will move. We'll turn that sled to go almost 360. And man, I used to love them days right there. Jason Dornan. I got to call his name out. It was a guy on the other side. His name was Jason Dornan. And boy, I used to hit that sled and Jason be over there pea-footing. And I hit it. And then I even get to the point I go over there and talk to him and say, "Jason, I know you're not letting me push this sled on you like this." I used to love it. Shout out to my boy Jason Dornan, man. I hope you're doing good in life. That's been a long time ago, man. But yeah, guys. Let me see. Would that help me lose this gut? Yeah, man, it will. Hey, as long as you putting in some work and burning some calories and you ain't taking all them calories in, that gut, now I'm gonna tell you something about that gut. A lot of times that gut got a lot of visceral fat and stuff like that around it. So it's gonna take a little bit more time to lose that gut. But like we said earlier, it's about the consistency. As long as you're going, and that's where I'm hurting myself at right now, the consistency. once I get back in there, guys, it's going to be good to go. What are your hottest takes for next season? College football. I don't know, man. I can't wait to see how this pan out. Football is not over with yet. And I'm saying that to say this. We're all talking about Indiana, but what if Miami end up beating Indiana? And it's going to be crazy because now Indiana is going to be the hot school. A lot of people still going to be trying to get to Miami. That's where it is with the kids, man. Especially it's Miami, right? So a lot of kids are going to be trying to get down to the MIAO, man, to see what's going on down there. Now the culture is back. Even if they just win that 1 year, the culture is back. The ACC is going to be beating on their chest. They're going to think that they're back. Like we're just saying with the scenario if Miami win, right? And then it's going to leave an opening because Carson Beck is going to have to go into the NFL. That's going to leave a big opening for Miami. Now, Miami is already recruiting quarterbacks. You can believe that. You got DJ Lagway out there. You got Dylan Raiola out there. They even still talking about Ty Simpson. Hey, why won't Ty Simpson not enter the NFL draft and go to Miami? That's going to be a big deal, man. Who's going to be Miami's next coach? I mean, not next coach, but next quarterback. You had Cam Ward. Cam Ward went down there and did pretty good. You got Carson Beck. Carson Beck take them to the championship. Who's going to be that next big quarterback? There's going to be a lot of guys putting their name in the hat to try to be the quarterback down there. So we're going to see, man. You're going to have a lot of good football coming out next year. Usually that first game is always the good games, man. You got LSU usually play good games. We usually play some, but I don't think we get off that wagon for a little bit. We're going to be playing East Carolina here. Notre Dame sometimes play good games. So, man, I can't wait to see what's going on, man. Alabama will still be in the picture, but we're going to be not so sought after, right? And I think that's the best thing that can come out of Kalen DeBoer coaching our football team. He has put us in such a, a deficit right now that we're going to pretty much go under the radar. And until we start winning and winning and winning and winning, especially, we get to week 5, week 6, and we beat the Georgia Bulldogs. Now they're going to start talking about Alabama. They're not going to, so let's start with game 1, East Carolina. They're not going to talk about Alabama for beating East Carolina. Kentucky, they're not going to talk about Alabama for beating Kentucky. Florida State, they're not going to talk about Alabama for beating Florida State. South Carolina, not really. South Carolina got a good football team, but they're still not going to talk about Alabama for beating those guys. Mississippi State is the game after that. They're not going to be talking about Alabama. But here comes Georgia. We end up beating Georgia again. Georgia haven't beat us in a regular season game, and I don't know when. What is it, 3 years? 2 years, 3 years? We beat them again. Now they're going to start talking about Alabama. We go to Neyland Stadium. Say, for instance, we get beat in Neyland Stadium. All Alabama was a pretender. Say, for instance, we get beat in Bryant-Denny by Texas A&M. They come down there. All Alabama's done. Yeah. Then we go to Tiger Stadium and we beat them boys, them yelling Purple Tigers down there in Baton Rouge. Alabama's back. Then the next 3 games you got is Vanderbilt, Chattanooga, and Auburn Tigers. All of those games are winnable. You got 2 losses. You went to LSU and Death Valley and you won. I don't know, man. I don't know, William, but when I work my son out at the facility, we go flip them. Oh, y'all go flip them. That's good. That's some old school work right there, man. We flipping them tires. That's some old school work. Now I got a little gym that I used to go to. It was called Anytime Fitness. They got a little tire in there, but it's like a little half-made tire. You can put weights on it and it simulates those tires or whatever. Some good work, man. You get in there and you get down in there real good. You're working your lower back. You're working your hams. You're working your glutes. You're working all of that, man. You even working some upper body with it once some shoulders and stuff like that if you do it right. Well, fellas, I'm enjoying this, but I hear the bed calling me. Good night and roll tide, roll forever. Roll tide, roll, baby. Yes, sir, Mr. Win. We'll see you next go round, man, we may get on here tomorrow night and talk some trash, man. I enjoy talking to y'all, man. I got some heavy hitters in here, man. I got some heavy hitters in here talking to me tonight, man. So I'm enjoying myself, guys. You guys make me feel good, man. Rags don't talk junk. Rags only talk junk to people who come and talk junk to Rags. Y'all know that. Anybody that's been watching me for so long, you guys know that, man. I love to have conversations with you guys, man. We can have good conversations, but every now and then you have somebody come and talk trash. You know how that go. But guys, I guess I'm about to do the same thing that Mr. William Brown is about to do. We got a nice little day tomorrow, Saturday. We got some some professional football coming on. My Los Angeles Rams will be facing the Carolina Panthers. I hate that because I want to see Bryce Young do good, but I also want to see my Rams go in there and slap them up and down the football field, man. That's just what I want to see, man. I'm going to say go Rams. Man, I appreciate that, Nick. Put my boy Nick on there real quick. Appreciate that, Nick, man. I appreciate you guys coming in and joining me and talking to me, man. It's late night. I know you guys could be doing a lot more than sitting here talking to Rags, man, but I just do appreciate it, man. It's all love, man. Beginning of 2025, man, I hope everybody succeed, man. I hope everybody chase their dreams. You know what I mean, man? I don't want to go too deep, man, but it is something, man. First of the year, it's just the 10th day. January is already flying by, ladies and gentlemen. Before you know it, it's going to be February. So if you got any goals that you want to hit, anything you want to do, man, please continue to pursue them, man, whether it's YouTube, whether it's getting fit, whether it's just becoming a better person, man. You know what I'm saying? To your wife, your husband, your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, whatever it is, your dads, man. I got to practice what I preach too. I got to do the same thing, man. Keep God first in everything that you do. My boy say he think the Rams will kill the Panthers. I hope so, man. But shoot, man, I'm loving what Bryce Young doing, man. I hate to go against my guy. But you guys already know how I say it, man. Keep God first, man, and everything that you do, man, and shake all the haters off. But hey, man, listen. I want you to look down into the depths of my eyes, man. I know you hate to see Rags go, man, but I got to get out of here, man. I got to scram skedaddle, man. I got to go to sleep. I normally will have some people to see, some things to do, maybe even a person to do, but I ain't doing nobody tonight. I'm going to sleep, man. It's too early in the morning. With all that being said, man, I love y'all to death already. Yeah.